Hello, Cancers, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 12th. I know I've been out for the count, guys, working on other products, working with clients. I'm so happy to be back. Now, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So check all three. I know when people are really new to this, they just check their sun sign, and that's really not a really complete picture of what's going on. So especially check that ascendant. And if you're not sure what is what, there is a free calculator down below. All right, my beautiful Cancers. I always tell people, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, let's get started for the week of October 12th. Just focus in really quick. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. I like this. The High Priestess, the Four of Swords, Seven of Coins, the Lovers, the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Two of Coins, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Cancer, you know what I love about this energy this week, and I'm sure if you are watching your sun, your all three of your signs, you hear me say this. The universe is really opening opportunity for just a whole new life or whole new experiences, whole new chapters. And sometimes that opportunity looks like a real challenge. It looks like a real painful thing, but actually it's removing the mindsets or the emotional constructs or blocks that are keeping us from experiencing the very things that we're really praying or visualizing for ourselves. The High Priestess and the Four of Swords, beginning of this week, Cancer, is not a time of action, it's a time of reflection. This is a time to really think and really connect with your higher self because you're being guided to invest emotionally in something or someone in your life so that you can have new experiences. This is a time where you think twice, speak once. The High Priestess is about listening to your intuition, to your gut. Your body is the most incredible computer tuning fork, and the universe is giving you guidance, answers to your prayers. And when you have that Four of Swords, they're saying, hey, don't react, don't respond out of fear. Sleep on it, meditate, get mental clarity, because the universe is saying this is a really good investment. When you have the Seven of Coins, they're saying your worry is unnecessary. Anything worth having, anything that's going to grow and be stable takes time. It takes your energy, it takes your investment in more than one way, but it will yield something incredible, Cancer. Now you have the Lovers here. Now the Lovers, they can't be asking you to really take time and move slowly as you enter back into relationships, romantic relationships, a relationship with yourself, or anything that is deeply connected to something you feel passionate about. This can be, new ventures, create your own creative products or process. But it's really asking you to carefully weigh your decisions, not because they're bad, but because the universe wants you to recognize where your decisions are coming from. Are you saying, oh, I'm just being logical or practical, but really that's a cop out for fear? Are you procrastinating because you're afraid of failure? The universe wants you to listen to your body, listen to your spirit, distinguish between your intuition and that fear, because there's a fine line there. Now you have the Page of Wands, and this is an encouragement to go after what you're passionate about. There are no guarantees in life, Cancer. We can't protect ourselves from everything. We can't say, we try to control circumstances to attempt to eliminate pain and disappointment. But that's like, it's a very constricted energy, so you only get just enough and not really this thriving energy. The universe is saying go at it with passion and love and life. You're prepared for any challenge. And I think the reason they really want you to sit with it and align with it and pray or meditate on it, because they want you, when you take that step, when you go forward, the energy that you are being motivated by is so important, because that's what you're planting your seed in. So when you move forward in peace or faith or joy or passion, and that's what you're planting, this new relationship or this new venture in that kind of soil, not fearful. You have the Three of Swords here, Cancer. You've gone through a lot of pain and a lot of experience, as we all have. And I think the ability to push past the past that old grief, the ability to forgive or to heal is by moving forward again in something. There are times when the process of healing and introspection is done alone. That's true. But they can only go so far. And this new, really putting your heart back into something and into someone is what's going to not just bring you back to life, but give you the energy and self love to heal all the old stuff. I'm going to give a really cliche example, but do you know when we've all been heartbroken, we think it's the end all be all. We think of them, we're like, oh, they're this thing we put on a pedestal. And as time goes by and as we heal and as we get back out there, and then when we love again ourselves or life or another, and we look back, it doesn't look so shiny, does it? Doesn't look the same. And that's what they're saying by going in and putting your heart into another person, to a new relationship, into a new project. It's going to help heal that last bit and to forgive and to let go. So when you look back, because when we're happy, when we look back, we're like, wow, that really wasn't happiness. That really helps us to let go of that last bit. We have the Two of Coins. This doesn't have to be so overwhelming. This is not about making something feel like too much. Remember why you're doing it. The Two of Cups says, hey, have a sense of humor. Enjoy this new adventure, because really it's what you're asking for. The Page of Cups and Ace of Cups. This is about soulmate relationships, new loving friendships and romance and happiness, and an opportunity to create a love and a life and a story with somebody new or something that really resonates. This isn't just a soulmate as a lover. This is a friend too, an intuitive pull, an artistic venture that really speaks to you, a new home, literally or metaphorically, emotionally, a new space to grow in Cancer. I think this is so beautiful. And I think we underestimate, or we sometimes have misconceptions about how healing needs to look or be, or that we have to be completely healed to have this happiness. Not at all. Not at all. Even a seed busts and breaks from its shell in order to grow, and that looks like death. And it is. In so many ways, it's the death of that old cycle, that old being, and now you're being rebirthed anew in love and in happiness and in joy. And yeah, it can be scary. But you're being asked to really consider carefully what you want and what you need. And when you think about what you want, it only makes sense that to get that, you have to open up again, or take that step again, or love, or go after something again, right? So really it's about putting you in a right and healthy mindset and emotional space to do so as you launch off, as you open up again, as you invest again, because it will have a beautiful outcome. What you put into a Cancer, you're going to yield out. So don't worry if you take it slow. As long as you are not avoiding it and moving forward and investing yourself from a space of self-love and joy and passion, it's going to be great. If you guys are looking for a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.